Good morning. We're doing a video on 18 things you should know about genetics. And then you're making a pamphlet. It'll have a nice cover of construction paper. You'll have a couple pieces of typing paper inside folded. It'll look nice. Looks like a little book. And on those pieces of typing paper, you will write down these 18 things you need to know about genetics. You'll write down the statement, then you'll give a graphic, and then you'll give a caption that goes with the graphic that supports the statement. Then you move on to the next one. I would expect 3 per page that's available in your book, and there'll be a total of like 8 pages. So if you go 8 times 3, that's 24. So some of them you can do 2 depending on what they are. But number 1 is genes make you you. Very simple. Mouse has genes that make a mouse a mouse. Fish has genes that make a fish a fish. That's how that one goes. Number 2, genes come from your mom and dad. You get a donation from mom, a donation from dad. They send it to you in their reproductive cells, and their donation goes towards making you the full set that you have of DNA. And so you're a variety. You're neither like your mother or your father, but parts. Number 3, genes are stored on extremely long chemical strands called DNA. Found in the nucleus of these eukaryotic cells. We'll get more into that in a moment. Number 4, these long strands are called chromosomes. And that's when they're tightened up, and when they're relaxed, they're known as chromatin. But it's DNA. Number 5, one gene is a specific sequence of DNA that codes for one protein. So you find the genes on the chromosomes, and those genes codes for protein. So it's one gene to one protein. Number 6, DNA is shaped like a ladder that is twisted and is called a double helix. You could draw just a real nice picture of the DNA double helix and maybe point out some of the parts with a caption. That would be fine. Number 7, the steps of the ladder, think of a ladder, so the steps of the ladder are made of chemicals called bases. Adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. All right. They're nitrogen bases. Number 8, the sides of the ladder are made of alternating sugar and phosphate molecules. So now we've identified what the steps are made. Now we're identifying what the sides of the ladder are. Number 9, the entire DNA sequence is called a genome. And just as an aside, humans have 3.2 billion bases in their genome. Number 10, this would take 9.5 years of someone reading out loud without stopping. Woo! That's a lot of, 3.2 billion, a lot of bases. Number 11, it would take someone typing at 10 words per minute for 8 hours a day, 50 years. A lot of bases. Number 12, if you unwrap your DNA from one cell, it would be 6 feet long. Number 13, if you unwrap all of your DNA from all of your cells, it would reach the moon 6,000 times. Lots and lots of info there. Number 14, all of your 3 billion bases would take up 3 gigabytes of computer hard drive space. So that is in each cell. Each cell's got 3 billion bases in its set of chromosomes. Number 15, your entire DNA sequence would fill 200 New York City telephone books. Whoa. 16. You are 99.9% identical to the person sitting next to you when comparing DNA. Number 17. Less than 2% of your DNA carries recognizable instructions for proteins. The rest is known as junk DNA. Seems like that junk DNA kind of separates the important DNA for the proteins. Perhaps it's like peanuts in a package that protects the package contents. Number 18, it takes about 8 hours for your cell to copy the DNA sequence. And that occurs in S phase of the cell cycle. I hope this was helpful for some of y'all that weren't in class, or you're having a little lazy moment. This will help you get your little pamphlet together. I'm going to make that a pretty good grade for you so that you will do well, start off well, but it will take you a little bit of work. Thank you.